Each shoots twice during the 4 ends of the target 50 meters away. So that's a total of 6 arrows per team in each end. 24 arrows altogether for the match. And when the smoke clears, the team with the most points will be your winner. And we will start off today here at stage 1 with the women's team bronze medal match. Now, a year ago here in Shanghai, it was Russia defeating Colombia. Avdieva, Cherkashnieva, and Vinogradova coming away with the bronze medal. Today, it'll be Turkey facing Germany, and Turkey first out here onto the field. Turkey getting to the bronze medal match by defeating the United States and Mexico before losing to Russia by just 1 point. Yesim Bostan, 20 years old, on the left, and she's joined by Evrim Saglam and Ayse Bera Suzer. Suzer, 20 years old, and Saglam, 19 years old, so a very young team for the Turkish contingent. As you look at some of the Turkish teammates in the crowd on a warm day here in Shanghai. And now we take a look at the German squad. Germany defeating Vietnam and India this week before falling to Denmark. And now you get a chance to meet the 3 archers from Germany. And from left to right, this is Kristina Heigenhauser on the left, joined by Janine Meissner and Veila Schall. So 3 very good archers, and obviously Kristina Heigenhauser, a former world champion. She's the one who will anchor this team.
Oh yeah, yep. I mean, they're both really strong teams. They've shot really well all week and obviously made it this far. So
interesting conditions here in this Central Green Park that we moved to from Wengpu River. Shooting across the water. Shooting
across the water, yeah. I think that's something that a lot of the archers weren't necessarily expecting, but it's always nice to have something a little bit different, you know. It was awesome last year when we were shooting right on the river. Beautiful, beautiful views, and this year as well.
And now something else to think about.
Exactly.
As we get set to go here, they'll be shooting from 50 meters away at that target, which is across the pond. And Germany to shoot first.
Sauber ins Ziel gehen, Druck aufbauen und ziehen. Bleibt konsequent.
Took her time, winds up with an 8. So Veila Schall, and it's possibly a 9. Janine Meissner, 19 years old. Once ranked as high as 118th in the world and the first 10 of the season.
Sometimes those first couple shots just need to kind of get settled in a little bit.
Kristina Heigenhauser. Just a little bit left, so an 8-liner and a 10 and a 9.
Kind of tells she wasn't super happy with that shot, but.
So Turkey will take a stab at it. On the line, should be a 9. Ayse Bera Suzer opening things up for Turkey. Now Evrim Saglam. Right about the same neighborhood.
Yeah, the last 3 arrows, the last arrow from Germany and the first 2 from Turkey were a little left, and you can kind of see the flags are over in that direction. So could be kind of what's putting them over there.
Yesim Bostan.
Yeah.
Right in the middle. So at the moment we are tied at 27 apiece. Opening end. First stage, first match. Germany and Turkey. Veila Schall. Opened up with an 8, now a little bit better.
Brought it in.
And not a lot of wind, Lexi, but you can see those flags on top of the target.
Yep.
What wind there is seems to be pushing left.
Could be or could not be, but always an option there.
Jawohl, X.
Sticks it. And now Kristina, who is coached by Roman Heigenhauser, her husband.
9 hoch,
Just the top.
9,8.
Good group though.
So Germany opens up with what appears to be a score of 56. Might be 57. Ayse, Bera, Suzer.
Still on that left side.
Always that feeling out period in the opening end.
Exactly, yeah. Sometimes it could be just a little bit different than the practice range, and
well done. Evrim Saglam, who was a member of the team that won the gold medal in Ankara at this year's Indoor World Cup Finals.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Bostan puts it in the 9 ring. Could be tied, could be a 1-point lead for Germany at this point. Here at Lujazui, Central Green, right in the heart of the financial district. It's interesting because we're surrounded by skyscrapers.
yeah, there's a lot of really tall buildings, and there's a few of them that kind of have some interesting architecture to them. You know, just kind of cool to look up at and see the different.
We'll look around at them, and I'm sure we'll be showing them as the day goes on. Part of me wants to think that maybe the skyscrapers are shielding and blocking the wind, but I've also heard that in big cities with large buildings, you also get different winds going between the buildings,
A little bit more swirling,
yeah.
and yeah, just kind of unpredictable a little bit, but
There we go. There's a look at the amazing skyline, the Oriental Pearl Tower there towards the left in the background. As we pan down to the great crowd here in Lujazui, Central Green. The new venue here for Stage 1, our 9th year here in Shanghai. Started coming here in 2005, and really it's been a fixture on the World Cup circuit for about the last 6-7 years.
yeah, been pretty consistent.
And up until this year, usually down on the Huangpu River, on the River Walk, which has its own interesting challenges with the wind.
Yep, coming off of that water makes it a little bit more chilly, but
Fewer distractions, though. You don't have the cargo ships going by.
right, exactly.
Bravo.
This time, a little wide to the right. For
Be
Suzer.
a little less wind, or maybe compensating with the sight.
So a pair of 9s. And Bostan will try to pick them up. It was a 1-point lead for Germany after that opening end, 56-55.
And there we got one in.
Teşekkürler. Gel.
Yesim with a lot of experience. Won a mixed team silver medal here in Shanghai a year ago, 2015.
Schön ins Ziel gehen.
Veila Schall, 27 years old, ranked 63rd in the world. Averaging 9.3 per arrow. That'll bump her average up.
So yeah.
Schön Druck machen und ziehen.
Meissner, 19 years of age.
Jawohl, Kreuz.
Right
And
next
there we
to
go.
the first one.
Ben de okuyorum, heyecanlandım ya.
10 tief. Nice.
Good grouping.
Looks like it caught right on the bottom there, yep.
So Heigenhauser with a 10-liner. And a strong start for Germany here in the second end.
Sakin. Çık.
Close, but
Güzel.
calling it possible.
That will require closer inspection by our judges.
Şuraya saniyelerini duyuyorsun. Güzel.
Salam.
8.
A little bit
Up the top
high.
there,
Yeah.
Şu anda 15.
Look up high into that 8 ring. So Yesim Bostan has her work cut out for her.
7, 6, 5, 4. Bravo.
And as they counted it down, she comes through and it counts.
Okay, come.
It's an important shot, really. I mean, when your team's struggling a little bit on the first couple of shots.
It is, yeah, and you know, kind of putting a little bit of weight on the whoever's in the anchor position, but
Druck aufbauen und konsequent bleiben.
I suppose you could say that's why she's there.
yeah, sometimes that's the reason they pick the order, and sometimes it's simply that she has a faster shot. But you know, overall, it's wherever you are, you still have to make a good
Sauber
shot.
reingehen, Druck aufbauen und ziehen. Jawohl, 9 links.
Germany shooting well right now, trying to build upon that lead. They had the 1-point lead after the opening end. And right now, depending upon what Kristina Heigenhauser does with this shot, that lead could be even bigger.
Jawohl,
Picked
10
up
And
a
it
few
will be.
points.
Meters.
So that lead really does grow.
Kızlar oklarınız geldi.
Picked up 4 points in that end. And so Germany leading 56-55 after the first group of arrows. It increases that lead to 3 at 86-83 right now. So just underway here in Shanghai, where it has warmed up. Temperature's supposed to be close to about 80 degrees Fahrenheit, about 30 degrees centigrade. So a warm day here in the center of Shanghai. This was actually the area that they really began when they began the whole redevelopment of this district 22 years ago. This was the area that they built first. And then all the skyscrapers were built in around this area. So they created the green space and then created an amazing skyline.
Made sure that there was something
Yeah.
something there for sure that didn't get built up.
And
That's nice.
And the citizens of Shanghai who live down in the Pudong Financial District have a beautiful park to come in and enjoy, and then also come out and watch some World Cup archery. 86-83, Germany with the lead here at stage 1 in the women's team bronze medal match. Along with Lexi Keller of the United States, I'm Carl Arke, and Turkey trailing by 3, trying to play catch-up right now.
Sabit durmaya
Ayse Bera Suzer, 20 years old, averaging just under 9 points per
Doğru
arrow.
yani, emin olduğunda. Güzel.
There
Dials
you go.
that one in.
That was a good shot.
Bravo. Bulur işte. Çıkartma çıkartma.
Takes a little while to get comfortable sometimes, doesn't it?
Sometimes it does, yeah. And if you're not
Aferin.
familiar with this stage either, sometimes it's a little bit more. There just adds one more aspect in there.
Not pleased with that shot. And again, Yesim Bostan called upon. Try to keep her team in this.
Bravo Yesim.
You see that clock counting down. Time is a critical factor as Bostan comes through with a 10.
Eline sağlık.
So when they shoot again, they'll have about 64 seconds left on that clock.
Schön ins Ziel gehen.
Germany's Veila Schall, 27 years old.
Schön.
Blinking that left eye a lot. Did you
Yeah,
notice that
that
too?
was-
9,8.
I've never really, noticed. You don't notice stuff like that when you're on the line with them, but seeing in videos, you can catch some more of that stuff.
Usually, the one eye is closed.
Either closed
Or
or
open,
open,
yeah.
and it just kind of stays there, but depending.
Personal preference.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so. And it could have just been something that shot as well. You never. So we'll have to watch her next shot.
10 rechts tief, sauber.
Kristina comes through again with another 10.
Biraz acele et.
So depending on that second shot for Turkey, the lead may have grown even more.
Doğru yerde.
Well, it has grown.
Sakin.
So now 45 seconds to go for Turkey to get 3 shots off. The first one, a very good one.
Strong shot, yep.
Very good shot by Ayse Bera Suzer, the 20-year-old, ranked 206th in the world.
Teşekkür ederim.
Evrim Salam
Güzel. İyi.
comes through again.
Next.
Aferin kız sana.
She won a team bronze medal at Yankton last summer. And now Yesim Bostan. Strong, strong end.
Very nice target.
So Yesim Bostan, who had her breakout at stage 4 in Antalya, or stage 3, I should say, in Antalya
Druck aufbauen.
in 2014. And as we mentioned, won a mixed team silver medal here in Shanghai last year. Now, can only watch as Germany continues to shoot very, very well.
Schön Druck aufbauen und ziehen. 8 links tief.
Meissner struggling a little bit with that shot. Saw a little bit of a wobble in her left arm, I thought.
Yeah.
Jawohl, 10 links.
And
Very
Kristina
nice.
comes through. The former national champion pistol shooter in Germany. Told me she's settled down on a nice little piece of ground in Germany, has a couple of acres, and
Very nice. Little space to practice.
a little space to practice. Has some goats and some sheep, and they keep the
Oh.
grass down so they don't have to mow. And
Perfect. That's what my mom's idea was. She's like, we can get rid of all the lawnmowers. Let's just get some goats.
that's what you do up in Wisconsin, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you just go get some goats,
Just-
forget the lawnmower.
Right.
It's a greener way of doing things. Yeah.
No doubt.
So Germany in a good spot right now. As we wait for the totals, and so far waiting for the judges to inspect those arrows 50 meters away. Good look at Lujazi. And it's a 4-point lead now, or excuse me, a 3-point lead, 171 to 168.
Hadi Ayse. Senle başlıyoruz. İyi başlayalım.
So Germany able to maintain that 3-point lead that they built up through the first 2 ends, and now with just 6 arrows to go, Turkey obviously has its work cut out for it on a warm day here in China. Great look at the financial district in the background.
Bekle 119.
We're very close to the Shanghai Tower, which is just opening up now after 8 years of construction.
Yeah, I do remember a bit of that construction last year, wondering what the finishing job would look like.
You know, I think every year we come here, Lexi, we're going to see something new.
Something new, something
They
different.
keep building.
Exactly.
Doğru yerde.
Great shot.
10X.
Hadi bakalım iyi başladık. Hadi
Well
Elif,
done,
sen de.
Ayse Bera Suzer.
Sakin canım. Hiç acele etme.
Now Evrim Salam. Averaging 8.8 per arrow.
Çok iyi be. Çok iyi be.
Does even better with that attempt.
Hadi, sıra sende canım.
So Turkey trying to mount a comeback. And Bostan trying to make it 3 in a row.
Kıl
Yeah.
payı.
Could tell when she released.
Yeah, you could tell she kind of knew which direction it was heading, but
So 2 10s and a 9. And Turkey hoping that will put a little bit of pressure
Konsequent bleiben.
on the team from Germany. That changes the complexion of things a bit. Now Janine Meissner, who debuted in 2014 on Kontiolahti Beach and has been ranked as high as 118th in the world. Kept that in the 9 ring, though. Now the woman who won a world title in Belek in 2013.
Jawohl, X.
Shot of 10.
An important shot right there, but the lead is down to 1 with 3 arrows to go.
A little bit closer. But still a lot could change.
More pressure on Turkey or more pressure on Germany at this point?
You know, I think it could be either way. It just depends kind of what, sometimes it'll depend on what their coach is telling them, or, you know, just how they're feeling in the moment. But
the Turks know they've got to come through with big shots right after another.
They've kind of had that pressure all match, whereas Germany now sees the gap getting a little closer, you know, kind of dwindling down a little bit. And like I said, it could go either way.
Bostan definitely wanting to put it right there. Strong, strong shot. So
58 for that end. That's a good end. It's a solid round.
And if Germany should falter just a little bit, things could get very, very interesting right now. Their lead was down to 1 with just 3 arrows to go, but they start off strong
The 10.
in this rotation, and that's a big shot by Veila Schall.
Yeah, sometimes the first shot's a little bit more encouraging to the team than, you know, the last shot could be.
Janine Meissner with a 9. Janine, the silver medalist at the 2013 Youth Championships here in China, and now Kristina going for the kill.
And a 9.
And
Looks
a
like
9.
It brings it to a tie.
It's tied up at 2:26. Needed a 10 to put it away. And Kristina wishing she had another chance to take that shot again, but that just goes to show how you just keep shooting and you stay in the match and you try to put the pressure on the other team.
Never over until it's actually over. You never know, you know, what you're gonna have to do, if you're gonna have to shoot another arrow or not.
So Germany now thinking it over, as is Turkey. Turkey getting a reprieve, so to speak, after being down by 3 midway through this match. In fact, being down by 3 after 3 ends, they come back in that 4th end and they force a shoot-off.
Yep. Just come back strong and make sure you don't give up. That's what they did.
The mental aspect of this sport's so important. And it's going to play into how these two teams perform here in this shoot-off.
Oh, yeah. Shoot-offs are really exciting, but, you know, you still have to remember to keep your head where it needs to be and focus at the task on hand.
It's just another round, right?
Just another arrow, exactly.
Just another arrow.
Yep. You know, and it's way easier said than done, you know, when you're standing on the line. But
what are you thinking about when you're in that situation? Can you honestly say you block it all out and you're not thinking, man, I've got to do this. I've got to do
sometimes yes,
this.
and sometimes no. You know, it kind of just depends. I really try and focus on just keeping, you know, your heart rate and your breath, you know, your breathing where it should be, because that'll a lot of times affect your muscles and everything else. So just trying to take it in, because it's a great experience, but at the same time, you know, being where you need to be. You need to
be in control of the situation.
Exactly. Yep. Staying in control, staying, you know, relaxed, but yet determined. And
well, I've got to think Turkey is probably a little bit more pleased to be in this situation and happy to have gotten to this point, where Germany is.
Right.
We wish we were back.
Yep, you know,
let's go back and get some beers.
Right. You think, you know, oh, well, this could be over already, but
And you can hear the hearts
that
beating.
heartbeat, yeah.
That doesn't help, does it?
some people don't mind that, and others it drives them nuts. So I guess that's the point, though.
We'll find out who can handle the pressure. Veila Schall, 27 years old, to shoot first for Germany here in the shoot-off. First match of the outdoor season, and we go to a shoot-off, and oh boy.
She did not like that shot.
Not happy at all.
It still doesn't mean that, you know, they're done. A lot of arrows yet.
Great opportunity, though, for Turkey.
Absolutely. A little bit closer in the 9.
So the advantage goes to the Turks, who are fighting back and trying to win this bronze medal. Janine Meissner.
Schön Druck aufbauen und ziehen. Jawohl.
Right
nice
down the middle.
Strong X. And they did need that.
She let out a sigh of relief. You could just see her body relax. Evrim Salam for Turkey. And that 8.
A little bit quicker of a shot, but that brings them to a tie then.
We're all even again. It's going to come down to the last 2 arrows.
Very last shot, yep.
2 experienced archers, 2 talented archers.
And not a lot of time for...
Wow, you don't see that very often by Kristina Heigenhauser. And
she was down to 1 second, though. She didn't have a ton of time to really settle into that shot. So.
And that's what we talked about, that clock. It's always got to be in the back of your mind.
Exactly, yep.
Yesim Bostan going for the win, and she got it. Turkey comes all the way back after being down by 3. They force a shoot-off. And how about that, Lexi? They get the win in the shoot-off.
Yep, exactly.
So you never know. Germany looked to be in control. They had a 1-point lead after the first end, 3-point lead midway through the match. Still a 3-point lead after 3 ends, but then they got that lead down to 1 midway through the 4th end, got it tied up, got it to a shootout.